At least 29 million South Africans are hoping to receive their monthly social grants today. This after thousands of them didn't get their money on time last month after a system glitch. Postbank has assured recipients that there will not be a repeat of last month's delays. Let's go live now to eNCA's Hloni Mtimkulu, who's tracking this story for us. She actually has been speaking to the beneficiaries. Hloni, we just spoke to the spokesperson of Postbank. He says that currently the cash issue is only isolated to KZN. Is it a true issue where you are?
So, Masoha, before I answer the cash issue, I think it's very interesting, and I'm going to step out of shot for a little bit to realize that today at the Lenasia Post Office, we've got toilets that have been put in here, that have been brought in. They were brought in maybe 30 to 45 minutes ago. Last month, when we were speaking to beneficiaries, they had complained that there are no ablution facilities when they need to come here and to receive their funding. And given that there are lines and there's a long wait, it's obviously a very big inconvenience that they have to go around the corner. There's a shop where they have to pay R2 to access the use of a toilet. So it's interesting that today, given what's happened this morning, that they are okay. And then there are also beneficiaries that are waiting still from this morning that have been asked to wait in a separate line, waiting for their funding. But we spoke to some beneficiaries in Shawela earlier this morning, and they were happy that they received their funding. The lines there in Shawela were moving much faster than what has been happening here at Lenasia. So let's hear from them just in terms of the relief of being able to receive this month's funding.
Last month izinto zihamba kahle ngoba abantu abaningi bahambe bangaholanga bathi imali ayingenanga singazi ukuthi inkinga yini, but this month sihambe kahle kakhulu.
Last month ngoba kungekho right manje sisiza sithi sozama futhi mhlambe kuzofana last month kanti hayi kuzophumelela namhlanje yonke into ihambe kahle.
Last month mabasiholela basinika 2000 abazange bafuna ukusinika lenye 30 rand ngoba basinika 2030 rands. So this month basinika 2050 abasinikanga le basishotise ngayo last month.
Sambe kahle last month mara bokugcwele sifika ngobo 3 emakhaya bona namhlanje sambe kahle elo.
I guess some relief, Hloni, as some of them at least come out of that post office having been paid.
Yeah, so, and I mean, we spoke to the spokesperson of SASSA a little while ago, and they were saying, and I think is maybe the same sentiment you got from speaking to Postbank, that everything is generally running okay. And SASSA also said that everything is running okay. What's happening in KZN isn't really, I kind of got the impression that it was being made off as if it's not really a big issue, even though that communication only came through this morning that they should look for pay points elsewhere. But I think, yeah, there is some relief that payments have been going ahead and they have been able to go through and be processed. There are still people waiting behind me that did arrive earlier this morning at around 8 o'clock. So some of them have been a little bit frustrated in terms of having to wait, but I think that's just possibly part of the bigger systemic issues around the process of getting grants, because some places are fine, but here they were being told that the system is offline, and I think now they are moving them through. But the spokesperson of SASSA said that everything is going okay. They did apologize for all the things that had kind of happened over the past few weeks. So let's hear from Mr. Letsatsi on that.
We are satisfied that the system is very stable. We have made interaction with other provinces, and the report that we have been getting is that beneficiaries of social grants are getting their pay. Even here, we just came and we were told that things are going well so far. And look, I think we basically want to apologize for the mishap or the misunderstanding which happened this morning. We also understand that the branch manager is not a communicator, he's an operational manager, and he might have misinterpreted certain things. But we basically apologize, and we spoke to him, and I think going forward we'll handle things properly. We have interacted with the branch, and so far we know that whoever is here is going to be paid, but we also say perhaps anybody who picks up a problem, they must be raised with us. We also know we have got an assurance as well from the post office and post bank that if there were some glitches or there were mistakes in terms of payment last month or in August, that should be sorted out. The same way, like if you have a problem with your account, you are able to go to the branch and resolve it. We have been given an assurance that the matter will be resolved.
All right, Hloni Mtimkulu live for us in the south of Joburg. Hloni, we'll catch up with you just to see how the queue is looking a little later on there at the post office where you are stationed.